When buying a home, there are a lot of things to think about. You need to think about the size of the home, the finances, and of course, the community. Hi everyone, if we haven't met yet, I'm Troy Sage, local realtor, and I've been helping people just like you buy and sell real estate for over 15 years. When we think about community, we think about schools, we think about crime rate, and we think about activities. And of course, if you're like me and you enjoy a great cup of coffee, we think about cafes. In this video, I had the honor to interview the owner of a community-based coffee shop here in Frisco, Texas. When I say community-based, I mean it. Not only does the owner live here in Frisco, but she truly cares about the community, and her coffee shop reflects her love for the local area. So check out this interview with Debra Mitchell of Sweetwaters Coffee and Tea. Okay, my friends, so I'm extremely excited to have this opportunity with Debra, the owner of Sweetwaters Coffee and Tea here in Frisco. And this is a new thing for me, is I'm trying to hang out with people I know in town that provide exceptional service and amazing products. So tell us a little bit about how you got started in this and how long you've been here. And I love this place. I'm going to talk about some things too. So, you know, just tell me a little bit about what's going on for the viewers.
Okay. So my name's Debra. I was an engineer for 30 years. I kind of semi-retired and decided to do something that I know that people love to come to. And one of them was a car shop or a coffee shop. And it wasn't rocket science. It was going to be a coffee shop because people love to come to them, right?
Right.
So, and I like Sweetwaters because they are natural ingredient focused and they work with the community. We have a lot of community partners like yourself that we like to work. You all help each other. And I love that. You know,
and I think that's really the name of the game, is when you're in a community, it's one thing to have a restaurant or a coffee shop and you're just functioning, you know, but this place, if you haven't been here yet, you've got to come down to Sweetwaters because Debra, you are engrossed in the area. I mean, you have a whole wall of artwork, and I'll show a little bit of it in the video, but tell us about what inspired you and how did you get into doing the artwork thing for the artist?
Oh, so I'm a member of Frisco Chamber, which is fantastic for small businesses because you can all connect with each other. And I found the Visual Arts Guild of Frisco, Swad, and he's a photographer. And I asked if he would like to, help us with the artists in here. But what we wanted to do was more than just one artist at a time. So we usually have about 20 artists in here all at the same time. They submit their work and everything goes to the non-profit and the artist.
So if you sell a piece of artwork here, it goes to the artist and then they donate to a non-profit?
Yes.
Each one have a different non-profit, or is it all the same non-profit?
No, it's the same. Visual Arts Guild of Frisco, yes. And they are fantastic. They've got quite a few places.
Well, that's totally cool, and I didn't know that. Yeah. One of the things that attracted me to your beautiful shop or store, whatever you call it here, your cafe, is it's convenient. It's right off Preston Road. It was convenient for me to be here. And I remember the first time I walked in, it was like, this is different. This is not your standard coffee shop.
Yeah.
And then I thought, okay, I've never tried the coffee. I'm going to try the coffee. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a coffee dude. Like I know a little bit about coffee. And I tried, I think it was a Guatemalan or a Nicaraguan.
Oh, yes, you took some home.
Yeah, I took some home and fell in love with the coffee. But better yet, your baristas are fantastic.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about they have training. How does it work when someone comes here to become a barista?
Okay, so we do like to take people that don't have experience already because they might want to be a barista, and it's a lot easier to train people that don't have any. So even if they haven't worked in a coffee shop before, it's because for us it's about personality, and if they love the job. Those are the two criteria, right? And if they show up, of course.
Right, right. That's half the battle in the world today, right?
It is, because if they love what they're doing and they're great people and they like working here and like the people here, then the customers can see it and feel it.
Yeah, it's so now we're going to go a little bit deeper on Debra's story, but stay with us through this video because I'm going to unveil a special that we're going to do at the towards the end of this video. So if you stick with us, I'm going to talk more about how to get free coffee here at Sweetwaters Coffee and Tea. With that being said, tell me a little bit more about the whole theory behind your coffee shop here. We have the local endorsement, you have the local artist. You hold events here, right?
Oh yes, yeah. So if somebody does want to have an event here, they can. We've had candle making before, and you know, kids have come in before and painted pots as well. But you know, especially for small businesses, if they want to come in and sell something in here too, as long as it doesn't fit in with what we already do. So any small business can come in if they want to do an event, and it's all free. So,
and they're all local,
yeah,
right? I mean, they're
absolutely.
all right here in Frisco.
Yes, yes.
And I think that's one thing that especially people out of the area, California,
Yes.
Arizona, Michigan, the places that I've worked and still work, is they don't understand the community that's here.
Yeah.
It's amazing how people help each other.
Because if you help each other, it's a win-win.
Yeah, you're taking the words right out of my mouth, because it's like, you know, I've said it on other videos, it's when you come to Frisco, people are genuinely kind and they're nice to each other. And then you come into this facility that is amazing, in my opinion, and you get great coffee.
Yeah. And we have such a good following on Facebook as well, and they're all mostly local people.
Yeah.
So if you do have somebody that comes in from the community and wants to do something here, we have church groups come in here as well. And then you can post it, and then people can see they have an event. They do, you know, if they want to come in and have a casual conversation with somebody on real estate, for example, they can.
Yeah, like this, we're sitting in the meeting area right now, like this kind of gathering table. It seats, what, 8 to 10, 6, 7, 10 people. And you can bring your family in here. Like when you mention kids, you're not getting them all hopped up on caffeine, are you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
And then you send them home?
Yeah, it's not my responsibility if you don't come with your children.
If you come with the kids and you buy them a coffee, be prepared.
Yeah.
Speaking of coffee,
Decaf.
speaking of coffee, tell me a little bit more about the different types of coffee that you guys prepare here.
Okay, so for cold and hot, or so, because you know, most of our coffee, we have the house coffee. We also have a 412. The 412 was it took the franchisor 12 years to put together, and it's from 4 different continents, and it is very good.
It's a blend.
Yes, it's a blend, and then we have an Abiano, which is an upgrade, which is super smooth, so it's perfect. But we generally, for just the drip, we use a house coffee because everybody likes that coffee.
It's your standard.
Yeah, standard, yes.
Yeah, and it's really, really good. Another question for you: when you mentioned I'm not a cold coffee drinker. When I drink coffee, I want hot, black coffee. I want to taste everything in the coffee.
Yes.
Out of curiosity, what is your favorite? Since I told you what I like, what's your favorite?
I know, actually, it's the matcha ice dragon.
And so explain what that is.
I like that. So the matcha is the tea. So it's a super green one, and it's the mistletoe matcha's coming up. So you got the matcha, and then it's mixed with some ice and some sweetened condensed milk, and then the mistletoe matcha has raspberry swirled on the top, and then you have the vanilla cream, which is made in house. Delicious.
That is fantastic.
Yeah. But the cold, you can have ice cream with cold coffee on it, espresso shots. And
I'm going to have to have some of that. I'm going to have to have some of that.
The Parley Brew, hazelnut, coffee, ice cream. Delicious.
Okay, so it might be 300 pounds by the time I leave here.
3 pounds already, just listening.
Just thinking about it, yeah. The other thing I like here is that strawberry drink you have. What is that?
Oh, the Strawberry Bliss?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So tell me about that.
It's all natural again, because you've got fresh strawberries, and then you've got sweetened condensed milk and yogurt, and that's all it is. And then it's blended. It's very
so
good.
Delicious.
Yeah, it is. It
is.
And it's not super sweet either. It's a tiny bit tart.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Tell us about your hours and what days you're open.
Oh yeah, every day. We don't take days off.
Okay.
But during the week, it's 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. And on the weekend, Saturday, it's 7:30 to 8. Sunday, 8 to 7.
Awesome. And you have a drive-through, so they don't even...
Yes.
Now, if they do the drive-through, they're not going to experience the coolness of what's going on inside the cafe. Because, man, I love this cafe. Can you tell? Like, yeah. I love your cafe.
I know. We try to make it just super welcoming in here. So
yeah, I love the comfortable seats up front and the table and the couch.
More coming.
If you're in Frisco, you've got to come to Sweetwaters Coffee and Tea off Preston Road, by Panther Creek. Listen, I appreciate you. I love your coffee shop. And if you continue to the end of this video, you're going to see the special, there'll be a special link for you. So thank you, my friend. Thank you for having me, and let's have some coffee. As promised, we have a special treat for you, but before we get to that, if you found the information in this video helpful and you want to stay current on everything to do with real estate in the Frisco, Texas area, click the like button, click subscribe and the bell so you're alerted every time we upload another video. And as promised, we are giving away free coffee. So check in the description below. There's a link to get your free cup of coffee. It's very simple. You're going to fill out a little bit of information. We'll send you a QR code to get a free cup of coffee at Sweetwaters. Now, this is only available at Debra's Cafe, which is Sweetwaters Coffee and Tea on Preston Road by Panther Creek. Hey, my friends, thanks again for watching. If you're a local business and you'd like to talk with me and we'll feature you on our community channel, reach out or leave a comment below. Until next time, my friends, make it a great day.